one and only. He was hungover and nauseous, and his eyeballs felt ready to pop. But he smiled his best smile, instinct taking over. She smiled back. "They told me I could find you here, the woman in the bar downstairs." "Did she?" Mark let the smile fade. "Yes," she said, shifting her feet, holding her smile. "Now why would she do that?" "Well, I just got here, and I didn't know what else to do, so you knocked on my door." "Sorry, not interested," he said, and shut the door. He took 2 steps before the knocking returned, sharper and more urgent now. She was still knocking when he pulled the door back open. "I told you I'm not interested." "It's not what you think," she said, stepping forward. "Let me guess. You were backpacking with your friends and you got lost, or they left you, or you got ripped off, and now you're all alone, and all you need is $50 so you can call your folks back in Iowa or Texas or Mayberry, and you'll pay me back just as soon as they wire the money, and gosh, you'd be oh so grateful, and whatever could you do to say thank you?" He smiled again. "Like I said, not interested." "No," the girl said, stopping the door with her hand. "That's not it at all. I want to hire you." Mark leaned against the doorframe and waited. "I asked the bartender," the girl said, pointing down the hall to the stairs that led to the nameless hotel's nameless bar, "and she told me I should talk to you." He looked at her straight blonde hair, her pale shoulders, her athletic build, her long, smooth legs, and her painted fingernails. Maybe she could get past the child-proof seal. "Come on in," he said, stepping aside as he swung the door open. It had never been a large room, but someone had converted it into a studio apartment, someone who liked things cramped and musty. A fan dangled down from the ceiling, the motionless blades tied together by thick spider webs. Gray-white sheets hung over a pair of open windows that let into stuffy back-alley air and moist tropical heat. There was a sagging bed in the center of the room, a desk, a bar stool, 2 lamps, one missing its shade and bulb, a TV and VCR on a wheeled cart, a kitchen counter with a sink, 3 metal cabinets, and the knifeless drawer. A shower curtain blocked the view of the squat-style toilet and the chest-high spigot that served as the shower. "Make yourself at home," he said, smiling to himself as he watched her reaction. She stepped around the bed to get to the bar stool, careful not to brush against the piles of sheets and T-shirts that littered the floor. She sat down and set her backpack by her feet. "Have you lived in Thailand long?" she asked. "Is it Monday or Tuesday?" "It's Friday." "That makes it 4 days. What about you? Aren't you on the wrong side of the island? Nothing to see in Phuket City." "I just got in this morning." "And you came straight to see me. I'm touched." "No, it's not that. Well, I guess sort of." She swallowed and ran her tongue across her lips, and by the way the light filtered through the sheets on the windows, he could see her eyes begin to water. "My name's Robin Antonucci, and I need your help." "And you're going to pay me?" She nodded. "For what?" Robin reached down for her backpack. He watched as she undid the plastic clips and zippered open the main compartment, pulling out a videotape. "Does that thing work?" she said, pointing at the TV and VCR with the tape. "No idea. Never turned it on." He sat at the edge of the bed and swung the rolling cart around. The wheels squeaked and the whole thing wobbled, but it moved. He hit the power buttons and a dubbed episode of Friends filled the screen. "It should be ready to go." She moved the stool closer as Mark worked the remote. He put the tape in and squeezed the green button until the word play appeared in the upper corner. The VCR whirred and clicked, and after a fluttering, slanting start, the program began. With the CNN logo floating over his right shoulder in a cloudless blue sky, a handsome, olive-skinned man in a red polo shirt walked along a beach, pointing out to the sea and up to the beach as he spoke, the sound too low to hear what he was saying. Along the bottom of the screen, the sports ticker ran updated scores: Patriots at the Jets, Lakers at the Bullets, Suns at the Timberwolves. "This is from a few weeks ago," Mark said, feeling the buttons on the remote with his thumb. "I lost $20 on the Pats. Didn't cover the spread." "December 26th, she said, looking deep into the screen as a row of bright orange volume level squares paraded by. The postcard shot